So I need to speak my truth in this point with what is happening with the riots, with the unrest that is happening all over. And as a reawakener of the conversation of the heart, which is the conversation between the sacred mind, sacred heart, body, vehicle, voice of the soul, I have particular viewpoints that come through me that I'm not seeing expressed in my world, and they need to be said, because what comes through me is the glue of everything. So for me, the point that is not being spoken in the riots, in what's happening with George Floyd and with the children and with everything is we have contracts with society, and these are contracts that are the unseen contracts that we've agreed to at an unconscious level. But none of these make any sense and have any grounding if they are not done from a place, from those that create the contracts to those that agree with the contracts, in a place of integrity with self in all directions. To me, integrity is it's the contract, it's the place that you commit to you. It's the place that you are not hiding from you, or not hiding from any other. You are aligned in what is your grace. It is the law of the heart. And there is no hiding in the place of integrity. When you make choices for self that are not aligned in your integrity, then they will come back, because you ultimately have to live with you. And when you make choices that are aligned in your integrity and that light you up in places that you feel your power, which is the beautiful higher point of what's happening now, is that so many are awakening and they are remembering their God-given power that's always been there, that they had forgotten, and they've been pointing outside of themselves for the answers. And now, with this unrest that's happening, it's happening because people are beginning to realize the choice they have, and the choice that they haven't made in their own realities. And now is the time that they make choices that support and embrace who they are, that empower them. And these are all choices that need to be, that must be, and that will be made in integrity for the individual to move into a higher reality for themselves and, frankly, for the world. And what I receive is that there will be those that step out of their integrity and make choices that are not kind. Those come back. Those bring back karma, and they come back. And then there will be those that are learning rapidly. What is my integrity? What is right for me? What feels right for me? Integrity is the law of the heart. It is the contract that you have with you and God. And there is no hiding in that contract. I wrote down notes. Yeah. You align in your integrity and you stay in your integrity. And if you step away from this, if you dishonor this, if you don't listen to this, it won't go away. There's the numbing that used to be acceptable in our society, and there still will be numbing. But there is so much light pouring on the planet now. There is so much consciousness expanding, whether the souls want that or not at this point, that the choices that are made that are out of integrity of that individual will become unbearable rapidly for that person. Regardless of the reason, because the highest law is the law of integrity, that is the honoring of the contract that you have with yourself, which is essentially the contract you have with God. There are many things on the world stage now that are triggering our hearts, and they will continue to, because they are all intended to push us to the place where we see, where we're taking off the blinders and we're seeing what is our conscious choice. What do we choose? Where have we given our power away to external structures? The beautiful point that's happening now is that many are taking their power back where it's always belonged, within self, within you. Not without you, external, within you. And for my being, the part of the conversation that is not being talked about right now is integrity. With everything that's coming to you now, with all the clarity that you're getting, with all the harshness that you're receiving, with all the stripping away of what was, and your unsteadiness and the chaos that is happening, remember that to find your balance, find your integrity in the situation, no matter what it is. Find and align and step and be in your integrity. And in this space of your integrity, not only will you find balance, but this is the place where you can begin to connect with your compassion. Compassion for self, compassion for others, all aligned in the place of kindness. May this serve your magnificent heart. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence in the So Sacred Now. I send blessings and beauty and pray that this serves. Thank you.